I think that should do it. Let's have a look.
This is his party. Whatever you're doing, whether you're chilling out having a barbecue or getting the cheese turned up for pre-drinks, this is Dua Lipa.
That should do it. Right. The Josh Taylor win at the weekend. Let's have a look. I've got that set up right in it. I didn't do a Josh Taylor video for the simple reason that I've got that set up perfect. Have a look. For the simple reason I had that much on at the weekend, and obviously I do have a life, and you know, I have a business to run, and I've got kids to see when I can see them, and bills to pay and all sorts. So I didn't get to see all boxing at weekend, and I didn't see that fight. I saw a lot of other fights, but sometimes I have to switch off from boxing. But I've had a lot of questions on my channel. Why didn't you say anything about Josh Taylor? And the people who ask the questions, they're right, and I apologise, but I am a big Josh Taylor fan. I have been touching Barry McGuigan, and I have been waxing lyrical about Barry for a long time, but I was waxing lyrical about Carl Frampton years ago before he even won anything, and Frank Warren was saying Carl Frampton's not that good. I've got quotes on my computer where Frank Warren says in his Sun newspaper column that Carl Frampton's not that good. He promotes Carl Frampton now, doesn't he? You see, that's the two-facedness of boxing, isn't it? It's a bit like Dennis Hobson and Steffi Bull working together. They both can't stand sight of each other, can they? But one's got no fighters, but he's got TV deal. That's Dennis. Steffi's got fighters, but he's got no TV deal, so they're working together, but they can't stand sight of each other, and they don't trust each other. I'll tell you the truth. When that's boxing for you, innit? But we're getting off subject here. Josh Taylor's world class. I knew he was world class when he beat O'Hara Davis, because I rated O'Hara Davis, and I thought O'Hara Davis would go up there, and I thought it was a 50-50 fight here. I wanted Taylor to beat O'Hara Davis because I didn't like him then, but since I spent a bit of time with O'Hara at the night before the Josh Warrington fight in Leeds at the Hilton, he came across as a nice kid, O'Hara Davis, softly spoken, and he admitted to me he got thrown under a bus. Charlie Sims threw him under a bus, and well, we all know what went on, don't we? They let him down, and then when push comes to push, they wanted him back on. O'Hara said no, we were going with Frank. So well done, O'Hara. But O'Hara Davis has improved, but Josh Taylor's also improved, hasn't he? But as you step up in levels, you're not always going to get them knockouts, are you? Although Josh nearly stopped that guy, didn't he? We fighting elite guys like that Postal. He's a tough fight, him. If O'Hara fought him, it'd be an hard fight, wouldn't it? But would you put Hooker or Flanagan in with Josh Taylor or O'Hara Davis? You wouldn't, would you? Hooker would get iced by Taylor, and Hooker would get iced by O'Hara Davis. So the top 240 pounders from this country are Josh Taylor and O'Hara Davis. And I think the best 140 pounders, Mikey Garcia now. Mikey Garcia against Josh Taylor. That's an amazing fight, isn't it? Don't you think? I think it's a proper amazing fight, and I think that I think it'd be a good fight. I think that I'd have my money on Josh Taylor to beat Mikey Garcia on points in England. I don't think he's going to get a decision in America, not with Mikey Garcia, with judges out there, but I'd like to see that fight. I think that's a pay-per-view fight in England. The only people that have got pay-per-view are Eddie Earnham we all know what they're doing at the moment, don't they? They've got old man Barry Hearn's been let out of his Shackleton IC chair today to say that Anthony Joshua's willing to take £15 million less to fight Wilder in England because he's a man of the people. But yet a couple of months ago he was saying he wanted 50 million to fight in America. That's the man of the people. The man of the people that goes on about superior race and I wanna be a billionaire, you know, who goes in mosques praying for photo opportunities with Beats headphones on and, you know, Oakley sunglasses or whatever he had on. At the end of the day, Anthony Joshua's there to make money. He's there to make money for the Hearns. They're going to go with Povetkin. Then they're going to go with Miller or Pulev or White or Parker. That's who they're going to go with. So, it is what it is, isn't it? So, there's not what you can do about it. But that's how it looks to me. So, but what can you do? But you make sure that ball hits my car. If that ball hits my car, you know what'll happen, don't you? I'll put a knife through it. I'm only joking. In fact, I might have a better ball for you in garden. Remind me tomorrow. Oi! Remind me tomorrow, I might have a better one for you in garden, alright? Because that looks a bit flat, doesn't it? Yeah, remind me tomorrow. I might have a better one for you, alright? If I'm up here tomorrow, remind me, yeah? Just come and knock on the door. If that car there's on drive, that one there, that means I'm in. Come and remind me, yeah? Because that one looks flat, doesn't it, kid? Needs pumping up. But yeah, Josh Taylor is the real deal, and I think that
it's a nice jogging in today. We'll try our hardest.
I'm gonna shut this window. Alright then, good man. Good man.
Right now, sorry.
Shut this window.
Said the wrong word then. Text me.
Every time I come up here I'm getting balls kicked at my cars. I have to go out and put a knife through them. I'm one of them horrible neighbours, aren't I? Pooh! Then I feel bad about it and go buy him a ball. I'm only joking. But no, Josh Taylor is the real deal, and I think that I think he's better than Frampton skill-wise. I think Frampton at the moment, I think he's on slide. Frampton's on slide, everybody knows that. And they did a great job with him, didn't they, with McGuigan's, and they're doing a great job with Josh Taylor. Fantastic job. And like I said, I think Josh Taylor goes all the way. I think he beats Mikey Garcia. I know people are going to say, oh, you're being crazy and blah blah blah. I can see Josh Taylor fighting Ricky Burns or Crawler or Linares at 140 or Lomachenko. There's all sorts of possibilities for Josh Taylor. He's got a country behind him. Shane McGuigan. Peter Fury is my friend, but I will tell Peter Fury this. Peter Fury is a very technical trainer and he gets his guys super fit. But he is not active enough to be classed as the best trainer in the country. Hughie Fury has been... He hasn't had that many fights in the last few years, has he, Hughie? And we all know Tyson's been inactive. Shane McGuigan's an active trainer. I believe Shane McGuigan is the best trainer in the country. That's just my opinion, I'm entitled to it. I'm not saying this because I'm waxing lyrical about Josh Taylor. I just think that Shane McGuigan is a great trainer, and he's a young trainer as well. Groves couldn't win a world title, could he? Neely! Hey, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Hey, kids, they play football, don't they, on the street? There's a fucking field over there. But no, I think that Shane McGuigan's best trainer in the country. I think that Josh Taylor is the best 140 pounder in the country. I think O'Hara Davis is the second best. I'd like to see them have a rematch. What did I just say to you? What did I just say to you? It's stuck now, isn't it? Is it stuck?
Got it.
You got it? Go further down. Go further down or I'll have to take it out on your mum. Kids, eh? Look at the field over there. You know what? You're playing on road with a ball, right? There's a field round there, you know, with some grass. You know what roads are for, don't you? Roads are for cars, aren't they? You know when a car comes down and it doesn't see you, it's just going to go splat, innit? You're like a tomato. Yeah, but what if a car comes? I'm only trying to give you a bit of advice, kid. But no, Josh Taylor is the real deal, and I think that what he's going to do, he'll probably stay at £140, and he'll be a light welterweight. People say he's bigger. People say he's big at the weight, but he's not at the weight. All right. But he's not that big at the weight. If he can do £140, he'll stay at £140, won't he? And that's best thing for him to do. So, but yeah, I think he should stay at 140. I'd like to see him get his world title shot now. I don't know which way they're going to manoeuvre him, but he's with the good people, aren't he? Barry McGuigan's a good person. Don't let anybody say, oh, Barry McGuigan's fell out with Frampton and this and that, and you know, he's had court cases in the past. He lost 2 expensive cases with Barney Eastwood. Look, that's all it passed, innit? There's 2 sides to every story, so Barry McGuigan's kept his powder dry, he's not said anything. Let's all be the judge of Barry McGuigan and Frampton when the case happens. But as far as I'm concerned, Barry McGuigan, he's a good matchmaker, he's a good manager. I'm a big Barry McGuigan fan. I don't like people slagging him off when I'm in a pub. When I'm in boxing company, if people say something to me about Barry McGuigan, I always say, well, hang on a minute, Barry McGuigan's alright, he's always been alright with me. And I think Josh Taylor, he is the real deal. I think he's that good. I think he could dominate for as long as he wants. I think he could dominate for as long as he wants. He is really, really, really that good. And I thought his performance was brilliant, but the judging, I had him winning by 4 rounds, but the judge, and that were being generous. You could say 3 rounds, couldn't you? I'm a Josh Taylor fan, I'm going to give it to him by 4, but you could say an easy 3 rounds. The judge who gave Josh Taylor 11 rounds, he's either corrupt or he's incompetent. If he's incompetent, he needs sacking. If he's corrupt, he needs putting in prison. Now, the scoring, that's the worst scoring I've seen since the Sven Otka Robin Reed fight, and that was the biggest farce ever. Oh no, and the worst one since then was the Edison Miranda against Abraham 1. That was terrible, where Randy Newman stopped the fight, awarded it to Miranda. Willie Sowland stood up and said, no, you can't do that, carry on. So that was terrible judging. That it was worse judging than Burns against Beltran, and that was bad, wasn't it? Come on. But Josh Taylor is the real deal. All you Josh Taylor fans, you need to get behind him. That kid's going to be a multi-millionaire if he stays with McGuigan's. He'll get all sponsorship deals because he says all right things, he does all right things, he's clean cut. And he needs to stay off them motorbikes, because I've heard he goes flying around on motorbikes. Stay off them, because he could get injured. There's a time and a place for them, isn't there? I think Anthony Joshua will get injured on motorbikes, me. I think boxers and motorbikes are no good until you finish your career. But Josh Taylor is the real deal. Well done, Josh Taylor. His fans behaved impeccably. He's got a good following up there. He's got a full country behind him, and I hope he goes all the way. And I think Josh Taylor against Mikey Garcia is a fantastic fight. So, alright, peace out, keep on trucking. Shout out to SIS Digital, Ali's Churchill's Tailors in Doncaster, at Ali Churchill, celebrating 50 years of tailoring. Shirts, trousers, suits, some fantastic stuff I've had off them. Shout out to K Official, they're looking after me. Shout out to Ledger Frames at Cunningsborough. When I move to my new house, end of August, September, I'll be coming round for a free door. I might even wear a Ledger Frames t-shirt. I'm a right scrounger lately, aren't I? A proper like a woodpecker, aren't I? Like a woodpecker. Keep pecking. Shout out to Ledger Frames, Jason Stewart who owns that, my friend. Shout out to Gibbo at Edlington Motors for letting me use your car pitch. Shout out to these down at Dennerby, letting me use their pitch as well. Saves me paying rent, done it for pictures when I can slip 2 or 3 cars here and everywhere, and a couple on drive. Got to use your loaf, haven't you, in this game? But yeah, shout out to K Fisher though, Paul and Emma, they've been great with me, and Matt and Jeremy at SIS Digital. Shout out to Steve Rafe. I told you they were real deal, Steve Rafe, didn't I? I can't make it on a Sunday to yours and Jaffa's show, Steve, because I've got my kids. I have my kids now on a Sunday. Weekend father now, but I will meet up with you another time with SIS Digital, Steve, and we'll have a proper sit down and we'll get our heads round. But thanks for your phone call, Steve. You're a gentleman and respect. And give Jaffa my best, and I hope he's getting well. Keep on trucking, fans, keep supporting boxing, but most of all you Scottish fans, keep supporting Josh Taylor because he's the real deal. Alright, you take care, God bless you all. And God bless all you boxing fans as well. Go on, you having a race, who's winning? Is he won? Yeah, alright. I'm sheriff round here and I only come back at weekends. See ya.